This year, I took more trips than ever before. Here are my top 3 places I visited in 2024 and that I would recommend if you haven't been yet or if you plan on returning to. Number 3 was my first travel agent trip to Cancun in the Riviera Maya. It was my 3rd time in Mexico, but the first in the area. It's the most popular honeymoon and vacation destination for US travelers, and it's easy to see why. My favorite parts were the cenotes, Xcaret parks, and the Chichen Itza day tour. The weather outside of the summer is great, but some of the tourist towns were a little disappointing and overrun with vendors. My number 2 place was Miami. Escaping the cold to somewhere with perfect weather is always a huge plus, and for me, having a great travel partner or group is what made the difference over Mexico. Everglades National Park is massive with tons of unique things to do, while Miami was the most international city I've ever been to with amazing food, history, and a variety of things to do. The only downfall was the cost to visit is much higher than most US cities. My number 1 trip for this year was Ireland. We visited the Belfast and Dublin areas, and I was shocked how similar to America it felt in so many places, but still historic and unique with its own identity. I loved the pub culture, Giant's Causeway, Wicklow Mountains, and there were a ton of great museums and sites to choose from. It was my first group trip, and I would love to come back and explore more. I know plenty of great operators and hotspots for travelers planning a visit to any of these destinations, so please reach out with questions.